Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Astrox, and I got something exciting. So, I guess you could say that I didn't do this the first time, but I thought that it'd be the right to do it, to try and redo it again. But that's gonna be a Razer Phone 2 unboxing video, and let's just say that I had an issue with the Razer phone that I had before, but turns out I was given a completely new Razer phone on itself. And I emailed Razer, I emailed in the company, and they gave me a new Razer phone, so thank you for them to that. And so I've learned not to make the same mistake that I did before. Don't get me wrong, it was working, it was just the charger itself that didn't work, which is another reason why I took my break off, but, or well, it was one of the reasons. But I'm back here today, and I thought I might as well do it properly. So this is what the phone is in. It's in this black, foam. I don't want to reveal that now, but first I want to reveal the box. Now this is the box. Like, let's say you're buying the Razer Phone 2. This is the box that it's gonna come in. You can tell that it's the Razer logo brand. Pretty nice and pretty slick. See, it says Razer there. It's kind of blurry. Yeah, there we go. It says Razer right there. Can't speak right now because I'm literally excited that my phone is back. Overall, a new phone, but I just want to get it right to it. So this is how you open it, and first you can see that there is a letter here, and I guess I'll read this letter out to you guys because I think that it's a very nice touch. Really goes to show how caring this company is, and Razer does make a lot of good products. So I guess I'll read it out. The Razer phone was created for those serious about performance, whether it was kicking ass in game or kicking back and enjoying movies in HDR. We showed the world a device that refined the standard in mobile gaming and entertainment. Now meet the Razer Phone 2. Like a sharply honed blade, the Razer Phone 2 refines every element of its predecessor, with a new design and improved features for incredible dual experiences. A flash grip phone for everyday use and powerful gaming phone for immersive gameplay. True to Razer, we remain uncompromising to the standards we deliver. Our phone continues to set the bar higher for flash grip smartphones with extreme performance, sleek design, and a mobile gaming experience you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations on your newfound mobile advantage. The Razer community is built to connect those who seek the winning edge. Be the first to get news, score Razer rewards, join exclusive giveaways, and much, much more. All in one place. So you had a nice little letter right there. And what this is the little Rainer's compartment. This is where you wanna, because there is you know what, I'll just talk about this later. It would be better if I did that. So this is where the phone would be, and this right here is the manual. It will give you the manual, talks about the phone, it will give you all the details you need. It's really helpful. It tells you the features that the phone has. And yeah, it's a pretty useful manual. I would recommend reading this first before you start using it, because I want you guys to start using this. Like, if you guys ever do get the Razer Phone 2, I want you guys to get the phone knowing what features it has, so that you can, get used to it and know what it's all about. But back to this, and I promise I will not make the same mistake. It was one small mistake with the charger, and it couldn't charge anymore. But I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. And here we are, the brand new, well, Razer Phone 2. So this is, I like how they literally, I don't know, this phone feels really nice. But this phone in general feels so nice. This is what the phone actually is. Amazing phone, 8 GB of RAM, 64 internal storage of data, can carry up to 2 TB on an SD card, although 2 TB are still in the process of making, but that's what it says this phone can carry. It's so weird how they said that this phone can carry 2 TB worth of storage when it comes to the SD card, when they're still trying to, work out the SD card issue. But right now, let's remove the plastic. And I swear, I'm gonna take care of this phone the best I freaking can. Because it's like, the first one had an issue with it, and because it was my mistake and I allowed it to be like that. I already have a case for the phone, so this is the case that I have for it. It fits perfectly. So I can just literally, like, you know, clip it right here, and yeah, it fits the case perfectly. The case that I bought, you can find on Amazon, but it's like 15 bucks or something. But there's like an edge here, like in front of the phone, so whenever you drop the phone like this, when you drop the phone like that, it protects the screen because there's like an outer protector right here. But just in case, I may need to get a screen protector. So yeah, that's the case. So yeah, right now this is the phone, and I guess I'm going to show you guys all the features and what it has. This, not only that, it's 64 internal storage, it also has 120 frames per second or 120 hertz display. So literally it goes up, it's literally a PC phone, and that's what I like about it. Camera's kind of blurry, but yeah, that's just the basic. Sure, it has a boxy shape and not many people like it, but if you really turn it around, it really fits. Like, it fits my hands, and I love it for that. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn it on, and yeah, let's get this bad boy going. Alright guys, I am back from setting up the phone. Make sure to restore all the data that I had on it. Now this is what the phone will look like when you go in. Now I make sure to download the apps I had before. You can tell I have Critical Ops now. I haven't played that game in a long time, but this is the great example of the features, or the main features, that I can show you guys right now. So you can go to settings, right? There is, you can go to display. Yeah, the brightness level, the night light, refresh rate. Now this is what's interesting about the phone. You can change the hertz or the frames of the phone at any rate you want. So you can change it to a standard phone, which is 60 frames or 60 hertz, 90, which is like, you know, above average. For this phone, I like to keep it at 90 hertz because it doesn't drain the battery too much. And the best one of them all, 120 hertz. So when you go back to the screen, it literally feels like butter. It literally feels like butter, like actually feels like butter. Really, really good. The only downside with that is that it drains the battery a lot. So I don't really use 120 hertz on, you know, on a normal case when I'm using the phone. Only when I play the game. So I keep it at 90 to make sure that it still has that buttery feeling, but, you know, also to make it feel as if, you know, like it's a fast phone. And don't get me wrong, this phone is pretty damn fast. So this was an adaptive brightness, you know, like if it's dark, you can, the light will also be dark. You have wallpaper, auto rotate, and yeah, all the other stuff. And the resolution, which is crazy because you can change the resolution to 1080p. Right there, 1080p. But if you want the great, beautiful resolution, always want to go with 1440p pixels. And honestly, that's the default. I didn't, okay, camera's kind of auto not focusing, but yeah, 1440p is the default. But you could change it if you want, but I keep it to the max. There you can go down. This is a great example to use Critical Ops. There is a thing called Cortex Games. They click Cortex Games, right? And then it shows, you know, all the different games that can be used by Razer that are supported. And it gives you all these different options. Of course, you know, a lot of them are games that I don't play, but if you want to check them out yourselves, then you definitely can do it if you're, you know, bored or anything. So then you have libraries for games, and that's the only game I have right now. COPS. Call of Duty Mobile is in there, and I'm currently installing Call of Duty Mobile right now. But the most important one is the Game Booster. Now this phone comes with its own Game Booster, and I gotta say, this Game Booster is OP as hell. Now I'm not gonna lie, this phone isn't consistent when it comes to the hertz display. Like sometimes, like if you put it to 90 is consistent, 60 and 90 are consistent, but when you put it to 120, then the 120 is not consistent. Of course, the frames are gonna drop, but for me, in my experience on this phone, it never, and I mean never, if you set the game to 120 frames per second, the game never goes below 60. No, scratch that. It never goes below 80 frames, period. Like, it would stay 80 and above, always. So, you can go to Game Booster, right? And it shows you a different one. It shows you the CPU, the resolution, and the FPS. Now, you can decide whether you want more battery, make it the lowest as possible, but hell no, you wouldn't want that. You could change it throughout. You can make optimal, or higher performance. Now, I'll only use higher performance if I'm streaming, but a higher performance, like if you really want the best game quality possible and feel like you're on a PC, then this is the best way to do it. Or you can keep it on optimal, right? But you can decide to change either of these options. So I could just go to frame rate, switch it to 120 frames, and that could be like, you know, like everything can be normal, but the only thing that's different is my frames, and I can select that, and boom. I guess this feature is kind of cool too. You go to chroma, turn this on, choose whatever color you want, like so, like go with red, go back. As we turn the phone around, the back of the phone is now red. But my favorite one is Spectrum. What Spectrum does is that it changes the color on the back of your phone. Like it auto rotates the colors on the back of your phone, and it's a really nice feature to have. It's kind of cool. It's okay. I only use it when I want to feel fancy at sometimes, but I don't use it constantly because, you know, battery drainage. But yeah, that is just the boxing. This right here, this little piece I was trying to explain earlier, this is for like the SIM cards. Now, like there's a button right here where you just push it in, and there's something that comes out right here, and that will be your SD card and your SIM card. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. This is the charger, as you can see. Pretty nice charger. It's a very fast charger too. You see the Razer label there. Pretty nice look. It's a USB-C cable, so it's a C port charger, but it's really fast, and it really works well. So I'm not really, you know, not too mad about that. That's pretty good actually, because if you want to game all day and your battery runs out, then it can quickly charge. You can get right back to the gaming. So yeah, that's pretty much the unboxing. This phone has no headphone jack. A lot of people have complaints about it, but honestly, personally, I don't really care about having a headphone jack or not. It's not really something that's important to me. I have Bluetooth, by the way, so that it's not really an issue. Of course, I can see why it's an issue, but I personally don't care. The sound on this is amazing. I can literally hear this from my living room. If I blast the music, it is literally like its own speaker. So I can literally watch Netflix as loud as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much the features. It's like, you know, the main features of what I love about this phone. And yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the finger unboxing. Not only that, just letting you know, the power button's right here. This is also a finger scanner, so you know, you can scan your phone, you can unlock it that way. Pretty neat. But hope you guys enjoy the boxing, and I'll catch you guys next time. Can't wait to do more gameplay. And I guess, yeah, your boy Astrox is back. Peace.